Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to Fresh Out the E-Box plays The Expanse Beyond the Ring from Green Run Publishing. I am the board game guru, game master. Okay, I guess Jahananan. Oh no, that's everybody. That means I have to start running now. Okay, so yeah, why can't? Ugh. Here we go. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys need? So normally I just kind of recap like the end of the session and like relevant stuff to like what's going on. Do you guys want me to like dive deeper into like the past of what was happening so that you guys can remember better, or are you guys good? They might not be. I can do that mostly pretty quickly. Let me pull up you guys' names so I don't forget while I'm talking. Yeah, so Dr. Alyssa Lovelace, a disgraced scientist, has found her way to the planet dubbed, the town of Aurora. The planet is like P3 or some shit. But you are investigating builder ruins on this planet, and you've been coming across some interesting stuff that hasn't been found anywhere else before by anyone doing builder research. So it's very exciting. You were given a clue as to the location of a new site by Elroy Cormax, Gary's character, when he brought a artifact to your attention. You then went out into the wilds. The three of you, Kayleen Hara, aka Corbinian, is the sort of expert. There's a drum stuck on your screen on my. Just turn your camera on and off. Boop boop. There you go. Oh, it's still there. Well, okay, there you go. That's pretty funny. Ugh. Okay, you're good. You're good. Okay. Yeah. So you're the one, sort of the scout for this expedition. Three of you plus two NPCs head on out. You manage to get the location of the site from the scavengers that Elroy stole the artifact from. Mostly through violence, but I don't think anyone actually died in that conflict. So good on you. You were then went to the site where they supposed it would be, and there you found an oddity of nature, just a completely flat, perfect circle made of snow, flattened to cover up something hidden beneath the snow. Here, after messing with the ground and sort of figuring out that it is very reactive, you are able to access these ruins beneath this oddity of nature. There you find builder ruins in all their grandeur, with some strange things like statues and whatnot, which aren't typical of builder sites, or so I'm told. and then you were able to enter down the stairs deep into this area where you found this electrified dirt that was behaving very strangely, defying all laws of physics, flying around. You make it across to the control panel, and that's where you start to kind of figure out that this place can manipulate this electrified earth somehow. After experiencing a couple of glitches and some strange technical spookiness, as you see figures and whatnot moving through the animated sand screen of this console, the dirt, which you have turned off and sort of freed from its control, begins to react, and it forms a tidal wave of earth, and it comes slamming into the room at the end of the hallway in which the three of you are residing. So, that's where we pick up. We're going to go ahead and do our initiative rolls. Dexterity. Alright. So. And then who had the higher drama dice? Elroy. And then last but not least, the supposed fastest one with probably the highest dex. Corbinian. Alrighty. So, the earth comes slamming into this room. It is going to go for the first one there. I believe the closest person to the door is Cormax. So Cormax, suck this attack. I got stun points, because of course I do, because I'm the best. So, 16 beats your defense, I assume? Yep. Alright, so, we're gonna do some damage here. Alright, got that resting there. And then I'm gonna do some stunties. Actually, this thing has favorite stunts. Let's see what they are. Okay. So it is going to knock prone. You suck. You get knocked to the ground. You also take a mighty blow. So you're going to be looking at 18 damage here, as this dirt just crashes into you and it shreds you. It hurts, like, it's very abrasive, and it just wrecks you. And just the weight of it forces you to the ground. After that is going to be Dr. Lovelace. I'm going to need you, since you are starting your turn close to this creature, because it's pretty much filling out the whole room, make a strength might check. It is really good, but it's not quite high enough. Would you like to use any fortune? 18. Oh, the drama die cost more? Yeah, it's true. And you would be getting 6 stunt points. No, you usually spend 2. Yeah. The worst part about it is you're generating churn. Which I believe takes us to 17. Thank you. So yeah, you are not subject to its ability. You're able to jerk your legs out of the dirt that molds itself around your feet, and you can act freely. If you stay close to it, you're going to have to do that every turn. Yes. You can attempt to. Okay. Give me your intelligence technology check here. So you are able to power the machine on. It's all, so it's starting back up, so it's not quite able to be manipulated at this point. A little bit of a skill challenge involved. So I don't, no, on his actual roll, he got 3. Yeah, that would be good though. Now that I think about it, saves, no. On saves, unfortunately, you cannot get stunts. Only on like checks. Because otherwise, it'd be crazy. Save stunts would be cool though if they open those up. But yeah, so you're starting this thing, and you think that you have the general right idea about, you're putting 2 and 2 together. After you, Cormax, Elroy Cormax. You're that hurt already? Damn. That was a lot of damage. It was a pretty big hit. When you're trying to... Yeah. If you want to be able to move, you need to make a strength mic check. Your legs sink into the dirt and you're unable to move away. Like, yeah, you're kind of getting pulled in, but I mean, the effect is that you can't move. It's not that you can't use your arms, so I'll just rule it as your legs. Oh, you're trapped. You're rooted in place. But I mean, you still get your full turn. Sure. You don't have to physically touch the console. Yeah, you can guard up, and like you'll get a -2 penalty to like attacking and stuff, but any test, okay. You'll get a -2 to the test, but you'll be safer and you can still help. So. '12's not terrible. 12 does pass the initial level of difficulty to count towards the skill challenge, and you get 3 stunt points. So technically you did as well as the doctor. So you're good. So you're able to. You're like, oh man, you could probably. Last time we jiggled that rod, and it helped get things moving quicker. Corbinian. Yes. But if you fail, you might hurt yourself. I don't know why it keeps putting zeros for your stuff, even though it's clearly not a 0. I'll have to take a look at it. So you got a 12, it looks like. So you are also trapped by the dirt. I would argue, yeah. It's literally made of terrain. Okay. You know what? I'll allow it. You are the acrobat, like, it's true. It's technically not. But it does reduce your speed to 0 because it grasps you. I don't know. I'm gonna allow it. I like it. How often would this come up? Yeah, you know what I mean? He just happened to have the right thing. I like it. The electricity... No, there's no electricity over there really anymore. But it's past the elemental thing. Ho-ho! There are no opportunity attacks here, so you run down the hallway, get out of its reach. Alright. Excellent. It might chase you. After that, it's gonna go. It's gonna move towards the doctor. That's messing with the console. Doctor, be attacked. Oh, that dice is gone forever. Let me grab a spare here. Yeah. Try talking. I don't know why that would be the case. Is that what's happening right now? You guys are not muted on here. I didn't see that pop up anywhere. Huh. That's annoying. Fortunately, it's only been like 20 minutes. And I've done a lot of the talking, but I honestly don't know why it would be doing that. Desktop audio sources. This is default source. Oh! Oh! This is something that has not happened before. Try talking. Yeah. There's a bunch of people in the chat too, and I'm like, why did anyone say anything? Let's see. There is some sort of audio coming through the desktop audio.
I come through.
Do you hear anything when you guys are talking?
Just you.
There you go. There is some sort of... Oh.
Did we get it? Is the thing happening?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yay, we can be heard. We can be heard.
Yes.
Thank you. Corbinian's ears are exploding now. Sorry.
I had the
We
Twitch
didn't say
turned all the
anything
way
good.
up, and I was like, ah.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. None of us said anything important. I'm almost dead. We're getting beat up by sand.
So,
And
okay.
what else? Use the Green Ronin discount code fresh out the box at
Yep,
checkout.
that's
Save
Gary.
money. I love
That's
you.
Corbin. That's Craig. Sorry, guys.
Yep, but you can't call him that. You have to call him Captain Tremaine. Only his friends can call him Craig, so just me and Corbinian.
Oh no, everybody's my friend.
Just me and Corbinian can call him that. Not Jahan. Especially not Jahan.
Thanks for the follow, Maggie.
Thank you.
Hey Maggie, good job.
Maggie, good job. All right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got
So,
that.
we
That's
are
my woman. I love my baby.
we
my
are
baby.
back, and people can hear us now.
All right.
And sorry
Right.
that you were only listening to me. All right, Doctor, you have been attacked. I actually think I missed wildly. Let's see. My dice say 6 plus 4. Is your defense higher than 10?
Yes, it's 11.
Lucky you.
Oh!
The dirt comes slamming into the console right next to you. What do you do? It is now your turn.
So I turn the machine on. I'm not seeing like any effect, right?
It's like it's doing something.
Oh, is there any kind of roll I can make just to see if I have any kind of intuition about what to do or what's going on or what could be causing this?
Yeah. You could do. I mean, you could do a literal intuition check. I think that's a thing.
Well, I have a focus in science, technology, and research if one of those applies.
You did technology already. Let's do science. It's probably the same
All right.
roll though, more or less.
But you know what? It's flavor.
17's good, and there is 4 stunt points there. Which,
Would that be like an investigation stunt points apply?
You can use an investigation if you want to. Did you generate stunt points?
Okay. Oh, I thought you said stunt points.
Oh, I
mean,
said
for
stunt points.
progress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
progress. Yeah. I should have said drama dice.
Different terminology.
Oh, okay. I got you.
My fault. Yes. So, it does come on. You do seem to be able to manipulate things again.
All right. I'd like to attempt to shut it down.
The dirt.
I understand the controls well enough to do that, just to stop it from attacking my friends.
Perhaps you can. Unfortunately, your turn is over. Elroy Cormax, it's your turn, buddy.
No, no.
I'm going to try to move again. Let's see if I can move this turn with a little might check. I rolled a 19.
You
That's pretty
break
good.
free of the earthen grasp and are able to move freely.
I go running for the console, and I twist the thing that I was like, yo, you got to twist the thing. I run over there, and I'm like, don't worry. I'll twist the thing. And I twist the thing.
Alrighty. What's your intention?
To fire up this computer to push the one last button. Hopefully it's the last button. I don't know how many more successes we need, but that's the goal, is to push
It
the
is
button.
on. Now the question is manipulating it properly.
Yeah, I gotta twist the thing. I'm trying to twist the thing.
What do you want? What do you want to happen when you twist the thing?
Well, first I have to bop it, and then I'm gonna twist it, and then I'm gonna pull it, and then I'm gonna yell, "Yow!"
No, but what do you want the bad guys to do?
Yeah, what do you want to happen as a result
Oh,
of your action?
you know what? I think I would like them to yell, "Yow!" and then that's when they're disabled. I want to disable I want to stun the bad guy. That's what I want to do.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure I want to turn it off. I'm not sure I know how to manipulate that well, but I do want to surge it. I want it to go stun for a second. So I want to overload the sand that's right there in that corner.
Okay. Well, the sand's closer to you guys now, but yeah. Overload. You want to overload the sand? Yeah, with that roll, you can do that. You do have 3 stun points, actually.
I want to use those to reduce do I want to reduce the drama die? Yeah, I think I'm going to reduce the drama die by 3.
Reduce the churn.
The churn, that's right, the churn.
You dropped
Reduce
it back
the
down to
churn by
15,
3.
sir. After that, yeah, so you try to overload the dirt to try to shut it off. You guys don't fully understand this technology. A bolt of electricity arcs off of the dirt, and it starts kind of frying up the console. All the dirt, including the dirt that makes up the screen, is sort of blasting off right now. It's very dangerous. You guys need to try to not be standing where you're standing. So go ahead and give me dexterity saves. Acrobatics if you got it.
Am I safe since I ran away?
You're perfectly safe. You're safe as any other coward.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm alive.
I rolled an 11,
You did.
and that's not good.
So that's an average test pass, and I was just looking for average.
Nice.
I was
God.
I was just looking for you to not be a deer caught in the headlights. You guys both.
Thank sweet
You guys
baby
both
Jesus.
recognize the danger quick enough to get out of the way. The console sort of goes. Everything shuts off. The dirt falls limp. And you guys are now standing in this room with smoke billowing. And yeah, we are out of initiative order as the threat has been dealt with.
Okay, I figured out what's wrong, everybody, with the sheet. I didn't enter in the. I just filled in the focus, but I didn't actually enter in the amount the focus bonus gave me. So that's why I was adding +0.
But it was also.
And did that fix the...
So
Okay.
Yep.
Did that fix... Yep.
yeah, let's
Yep,
roll
cool.
it. All right, so Dr.
Very
Lovelace
cool.
just starts maniacally, nervously laughing like.
Maybe we don't want to be in here anymore. I say from across the room. Maybe this is someone else's problem who will be paid to be nearly munched by whatever these things are.
Yes, we should bring more drones to do the initial test phase.
You will all hear a noise that sounds like. Can you hear that? Or did it cut my mic out?
They cut
It
it.
cut it out.
Is that better?
It kind of just sounds like you're breathing out.
It's kind of what it
sometimes.
sounds like. It kind of sounds like a loud breathing out sound.
Like the ch-ch-ch-ah.
Yeah, it sounds like the
that old
part.
horror noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Except
yeah.
it's just a
Direction is that
consistent.
sound coming
It's
from?
coming from the console. There's like a gust of like wind. Some of the dust kicks up, and you feel it move past you, and the sound goes with it, and then it disappears, and it's over. That's it.
Weren't there some people that disappeared at one of these sites, or out in the wilds of the snow?
People go missing around here all the time.
Most people attribute that to the wilderness and the creatures, but it might be sites like this if people didn't know what they were doing.
We should examine a second site. We need a comparison.
Yeah, you have to find
I
out
couldn't
something.
agree more, but first we gotta get back to town and get some rest.
And get
All right.
paid for all this nonsense.
Yes, I presume we need to eat and sleep and all that nonsense.
There's a bit of a rumble in the earth as you guys are making your way out. Some minor cave-in. It's kind of alarming, but it's not like a run for your life kind of a cave. It's just like dirt's falling. Something settling is what it feels. It feels like this whole structure is like settling, which is weird for an ancient structure to do. But yeah,
Like a minor earthquake sort of thing? Like
yeah,
a
like
tremor?
minor tremors. Yeah.
Could I throw you an intelligence roll to try to see if I can tell, because my character's a bit of a caver, if that's like a tectonic thing or if that's like a mechanical like thunk sort of thing that we're feeling. Difference between an earthquake tremor and a spaceship or a big device doing something.
Yeah. Go ahead. Intelligence check.
17.
17 is
Goddamn.
pretty good. 17 is not bad. 17, you got a 6 in the drama dice, but bringing you back to 16 churn. So,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
it seems more like a natural cave tremor. It seems like the foundations of this place just settled in.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel like a spaceship about to take off or anything like that now.
Well, whatever you poked at, it's resettled the structure of this place. I don't think it's going to cave, though. Seems like it's solid, but I'm guessing. I've never... But if it's anything like the structures back on Mars, this feels like a resettling of the foundations.
You guys...
How was Mars, anyways? I never been out that way.
I gotta give you a look. Open my mouth, close it, and then eventually say, eventful.
Ooh,
We
he's
know how
hiding
old
something?
the local stars are.
How old the local what are?
The stars and the structures on the planet.
The structures are pretty old, but they seem...
Any like carbon dating method? Like
Yeah, you can carbon date it. I haven't worked out the exact ancient timeline, but
That's all right.
it is surprisingly, the structure here is newer than a lot of other builder artifacts that people have found. Still thousands of years old. The stars are also newer than in Sol. They came after, but it seems that it was long enough ago for them to have sent a gate structure here. So
probably did something here on the planet, but whether or not it was pre-collapse or post-collapse is we really have no way of knowing yet.
This planet has all the telltale signs of a proto-molecule ecological restructuring.
Yeah.
No. Which pretty much just sends the evolutionary path of the planet back a bit as life finds a way.
Yeah.
But yes, so those are, you're asking the right questions. So yeah, but it's definitely noteworthy that this structure is newer than other, because you hear things from other rings and whatnot. Like you have access to the cortex. On this planet, it's hard to get consistent updates, but you've heard. And yeah, this is a newer structure than a lot of those. Those predate this by thousands of years. You're not sure. It could be one of the most recent builder structures ever found currently.
I don't mean to or claim to be the smartest man in any of these galaxies, but I think if we have, quote, brand new, by comparison, builder tech, well, maybe we ought to keep that quiet.
Perhaps it just takes a couple billion years for the technology to settle. We don't have any Anything to judge it by?
Well, the newer one was what? The one around Earth. Well, not Earth, but in Seoul. That's hopefully the newest thing ever.
Yeah, as far as you know, the Soul Ring is the newest anything to do with the builders. Yeah, because it happened in our lifetimes.
Yeah. We'll have to at least tell the big boss man about it, though, so because keeping it secret won't do anything, really, right? Like that feels like a way to make him mad at us, and also makes it so he doesn't pay us.
It's definitely a game that you can play.
Is feeding him information keeping us in his good graces at all?
Yeah. He likes that you guys are making progress. He doesn't like it when you're not. So yeah, and we're kind of going to deal with some of that when you get back to the colony.
Okay. So it's essentially our currency right now. Is our information.
Yeah, your information.
And we can always go to the Martian colony, find new employment, sign up.
That'd be so funny if you guys were like, we're going to leave this system and go back to Soul System. It'd be kind of fun.
No, the other Mars colony here on the planet.
Oh, that colony. Right.
The Martian colony. It's like, oh, we'll just go over there. I'm sure there'll be no consequence doing that.
Sorry, when I think Martian colony, I still think of Mars because of...
Yeah. It's not a colony, it's a sovereign state. How dare you?
It is now. Yeah. We're in the future. Okay, so
wars over that, damn it.
You guys exit the builder structure up the steps. You kind of see what happened earlier when there was a loud explosion out here when you guys are messing with the dirt. There's no longer a roof to this place. All that dirt all the earth that was covering up this builder site is dissipated. And you see the two NPCs you left behind. Ruben and Damien are getting your truck flipped back over because it rolled. Oh, hey, you guys are finally out of there. Mind giving us a hand there, Cormax?
What happened here?
Well, we were waiting for you guys, like you said, and all of a sudden, all that snow in the middle of the circle just erupted upwards. I'd be surprised if you didn't hear it when you were down there.
We heard a number of explosions. Quite an eventful research outing.
Well, please tell me it
We
was
even
worth
saw.
it. Saw what?
We even seen a ghost or two.
I mean, they always say that builder tech and protomolecule and whatnot can imprint the souls of the dead, but I never bought it.
I don't know if it's none of that builder nonsense or if this whole planet's just haunted from all the people gone missing. But either way, there's something down there, that's for damn sure. I do a 17 might check and just put my shoulder into the vehicle and try to dislodge it.
With 17 might check, the three of you are able to flip it back on its tires. It does a big thud. All the gear and stuff, some of it falls out the back. It's all a mess, but you guys start picking stuff up. What's your plan? What do you guys want to do from here?
Dropping the player veil and just being the human guy, I want to do some of the colony type things that could happen at the colony now, because I feel like we did an adventure and now we go back
So that's actually
the colony,
exactly what I have planned here. But yeah. I meant more. Are you guys heading back to the colony so we could do that?
That is what I want to do. Yeah, that's what.
We'll need to anyway because we need to turn in our job. Because he said, go find a thing. We found a thing.
Yeah, I was just more making sure you guys didn't want to do some weird other thing. As long as you guys go back to the colony, it's time to do the colony growth stuff. So,
yeah, I'm ready to check.
If we were more evil, we could kill those two and be paid.
Again. Yeah, or we could go around like talking to scavs while we're out here and trying to find information and stuff. But I'm
Yeah.
ready to check in after the quest
Or
if you guys
go
are.
attack the Mars colony for no reason. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys all head
speed.
back to town. It takes you a few days to travel, but you were supplied out for a few weeks, so you're okay. You don't really
We see any cool wild animals?
you see some
or
cool animals. You
Laura?
see a lot of alien, like reindeer looking things with big old antlers. They're more blue than brown. They actually have like proper camo for the snow. And you see some flying creatures here and there, mostly just shadows through the clouds. But there's something big up there. You guys have seen signs of big winged creatures on this planet. Yeah, you see some. The trees are cool. They look dead, but they just don't grow leaves. Some of them, they're just they photosynthesize through their bark. That kind of thing, alien trees and stuff.
You boys seen them shadows up there in the clouds? That's a little something we call a storm wing out here. And ain't no one ever seen one and come back to tell the tale. Only time you ever see them is whenever there's a storm about or clouds are out. These thunderbirds can't never be tracked back to their home, and they never be seen outside of a storm.
Yes, well, until the one is captured and studied, I will remain skeptical.
GM, I'm gonna think back. Is there, like, to my Martian days? Is there any like aerocraft that may actually be the Martian colony's aerocraft that they're flying around, like a spy craft or something similar?
Could be. That's definitely a thought you have. But there are signs that there is something large up there, so it's hard to tell.
I will not voice. Kalen will not voice that thought.
After a few days travel, you make it back to town. And there, so you guys make it back to your headquarters, your little mountain base. You unpack, you do all that good stuff. You guys have the hot shower, and you get all your health back and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was my next question. Permission to refill fortune.
Yeah, you can refill everything. All your economy stuff's back. So,
All right.
the things that do happen, you all level up. So feel
Hooray,
free
level.
to do an expanse.
Hell
level up.
yeah.
And then we're going to do some colony stuff. The colony has grown since you left. With news that the scientists are on to some hot builder tech. With the rare minerals that this place produces coming up. People are showing up. This place is filling out a little bit. So we're going to do a growth check. Let me make sure. We haven't done this before, so we're going to check out how to do it. A campaign focused solely on planet, blah, blah, blah. Successful projects.
Oh, I know. I need to check. I need to advance.
Advancement would be page 45 in the main manual.
Yep.
That's the original manual. They got the new one coming out, so folks watching this might have the new one.
So, growth checks. Sorry, I'm looking into actually what I'm supposed to actually... Do I roll? Do you roll? All that good stuff. Successful projects.
Focus. What do I need? I need... So...
So I'm actually not positive on how to roll that. It's annoying.
Let me get to you. Where are you? Go check. Go check his performance every 3 months. Simple to see.
We're doing it on a faster table because of the shorter nature of our colony. The growth check is performed once every 3 months. Target number based on.
Oh, it's a test that uses the colony stats.
Yeah.
So there's something that we don't roll it. The colony's rolling it. We could say, hey, spend stability to cover the if it's short. You can spend stability like fortune to cover the.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, I'll have one of you guys roll 3d6.
I think Craig should do it, unless Corbinian did it already.
1 3d6.
Yeah, 3d6. Yeah, one at one time. A 12. That does indeed pass the target number of 11. I
Makes
think
sense.
I want to have.
Ho.
So,
Because we're mildly challenging.
did you get any stunt points? You did.
Oh, really?
There are colony growth
Okay.
stunts. So you have 2 colony growth stunts points to use on the colony growth stunts table on page 102. You can do rebuild,
Beyond the Ring.
kit discovery, on Beyond the Ring, high morale, repairs, and that's where it stops for you guys. Didn't have any mishaps, so that's good. The other stuff that happens.
So we don't need to do repair because nothing's hurting the colony.
No.
High morale gives us a bonus to the next time we roll. For the next plot that we try to get the colony.
Yeah, we're going to do plot actions after this.
So we could get a bonus to that. Discovery lets us learn something about a rival colony or group. So like probably the Scabs or the Martian congressional colony. Kit would get it. Well, Kit's kind of useful to us because we kind of get filled out. We get stuff when we go on jobs beyond our normal stuff, right? And rebuild we don't need to do because we haven't lost any stability. I don't think we can go beyond our resting max. I don't think. That's
Which
hard.
category do you guys want to do?
What do you mean?
What's our priority here for the focus?
Oh yeah, what rolled actually? Like what was the? Because the 3d6 used one of the skills of the colony.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it should be it's a 3d6 plus, right?
Yeah, so it's like an economy test, or it's an infrastructure test, or a science test. Like it was. What was the thing that the colony was struggling with, or trying to struggle with, and succeeded?
I mean, just for flavor, I didn't roll the dice, but for flavor, security was something that we always had a problem with. Maybe do we just want to get up 1 in security, just to bring our security up to not a 0?
Well, we can't increase any of them with this. I was just checking what we.
Okay.
I was just curious narratively what grew from us.
I mean, it could be our minerals. Jahan said there's been more people here because of the minerals coming
That
up
is
the
one
ground.
of the more. That's one of your more stable things.
Mining.
Economy.
Mining could have grown. Yeah, and then economy, right? Yeah, and then science could have grown. Sort of logically, those are kind of our big things, is mining and science.
How stable is the colony?
30. You have 30 stability currently.
Yeah, we haven't lost any of it, thankfully. Because growth check is just to see if anything bad happened to us and if we get stunned. So we can do.
Yes.
We get a little extra because the colony did well. Like it's doing well currently. So we could do a. You know what? I suggest high morale. Just get a +2 to whatever plot we're going to work on.
Go for
Or
it.
we're hoping to get away with in the
good idea.
colony.
Yeah, and so that brings us to the plot actions. Growth checks represent the everyday ebb and flow of life. Plot actions represent deliberate efforts by the colony leadership towards specific goals. Often, plot actions are made in response to a threat or rival colony, but colonies may also be proactive, attempting to undermine rivals or build new projects to improve conditions. Successful plot actions can hurt rivals, disarm threats, or advance projects, while failed plot actions do the opposite. So, to begin a plot action, the players must decide on an operation they want to engage in and what strategy they plan to use. Different options require different abilities. Trying to lull a rival colony into complacency with a propaganda is a media test, while trying to manage a crop blight would use infrastructure to outlast it or science to create a cure. So, you guys currently, there's not an overarching difficulty right now. Sometimes those come from colony mishaps, and sometimes the storyteller just does them. But I have some saved for specific triggers.
What focuses? Oh, sorry.
So nothing bad's happened yet. Your focuses, your major ones are economy 2, infrastructure 2, science 2.
No. They we have acrobatics and stuff like that. We have colony focuses.
Oh, do you?
It's one of them. Was
you have rare
minerals.
resources, ring builder tech, and local network.
What if we tried to push a plot to settle that new to get a research facility set up at the new site?
Okay.
So builders tech, maybe how we are able to arrange that.
We're gonna need some scientists. Is what we're gonna need.
Wait, are we picking a new focus, or are we working on existing focuses?
Existing focuses.
Okay.
One of ours is builder tech, and if we're gonna need a new facility, we're gonna need more scientists.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because it's either builder tech, we're using builder tech to do it, or if we're hiring new scientists, we may be using our rare minerals to fund more scientists to go do the work rather than hang out at the colony. It's no, go out there, set up the research facility that we need, the research base. Outpost, I should say.
Yeah, so you should go ahead and use... Yeah, which ability do you guys want to use to try to do this?
Probably the economy, yeah.
You can do economy. You can try to spend it. You can also use infrastructure. Or science. You can use any of them. Yeah, they're all 2, so it doesn't really matter. Who wants to make that roll? 3d6. I believe
3d6 plus 2?
Plus 2, yeah.
I could do a
plus
3d6 plus 2. Oh, plus 4.
Because we have a focus.
Oh, yeah, because it's a focus.
That's why I was trying to make sure we're doing
3D.
something that involved our focus, so we had as big a bonus as possible.
So plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 4.
Very smart, Corbinian. I've rolled an 11.
Well, that's not terrible. It's not great either, though. As long as we're not being opposed, we might be okay.
Yeah, you're not being opposed in this.
Thank God. It's just a matter of
and that does pass the average check. You guys aren't trying to do anything too crazy. You're just setting up another base, which can be challenging, but for colonists, it is an average check. So we'll go ahead and call that a success.
Oh, yeah, plus 2 to that as well. That was that was a 13.
Okay.
Because we had the bonus from the growth roll.
Okay, so you pass an even challenging test. So that's good. You guys make it. How do you guys want to do this? You guys sending out a little expedition team to go set up a camp for you guys? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. Do we have minions from the guy who runs the place?
Yeah, you guys have access to minions. You guys can use the Star Helix people. You also have a research assistant, Dr. Stone. And everyone else is, as of now, nameless. What are you thinking?
Okay. So I'd like Dr. Stone to go with Star Helix to supervise setup of the site there.
You can do that.
And set up a spike to attempt to communicate with me if we can from the other site.
Absolutely. Won't let you down, Doctor. She will go with Star Helix and do that. All of this is going to take like a week or so of concerted effort.
I'm gonna suggest we spend the stunt points we got on preparations because it matches with saying Star Helix is involved, so we're having extra security settled in case scavs do anything or the MCR try to mess with us, like try to sneak around and stuff. They'll give them a penalty if they try to do a plot to look into our research base without paying us a dividend.
You guys also got 3 stunts which you can use on the plot stunts.
Ooh, cool. Jahan, real quick, unrelated to the base building stuff, but related to leveling up.
Okay.
I initially picked the hand-to-hand striking style,
Okay.
and I do not like it. I could have picked at level 1 the overwhelm striking style. Am I cool to switch that out now? Is that a thing I can do?
I mean, it's not like you've been like doing it too much. You're good.
Yeah, no, I switched to I was trying to use the big melee weapon, and I couldn't because my punches did an extra damage or something. It just wasn't really working out the way I intended.
Yeah. That's okay.
Thank you, yeah. I'm keeping the same character design and same concept. I'm just kind of switching the way it does its damage with things I can still apply.
Yeah, it sucks
Then
getting
still have the
stuck with
stats
something
for.
you don't like, so yeah, it's all good.
Thank you, sir.
I want you guys to enjoy. Anyone else have any difficulties leveling up? Everyone good?
Oh, I still need to level up. I was following along with the. I think I'm okay because I upped my because I'm trying to aim to get the agent specialization. So I upped my perception by 1, and I gave myself the focus of deception, which leaves me. So I'm good so far. I just need to check the rest of the advancement. Don't know. I think I got. Because we don't do specialization until level 4, so I have time to qualify.
Yeah.
My income's the same. Goal doesn't change.
So that was one plot action. I feel like last time I played this with Ian, he let everyone do one? So who else wants to do a plot action? And this can include like doing research and stuff.
We're talking like an interlude activity?
Yeah, mostly.
Or
well, interludes are their own. There's the colony plot action, and then there's our individual interludes.
is this covered in Beyond
Interludes
the
is core.
Yeah, interludes is core. I forget
but
what you can do during
the
those.
plot actions?
Plot actions are
Oh,
different.
plot stunts.
Yeah, plot
Sweet.
stunts are cool.
How many plot stunt points do we have?
You have 3,
Yeah.
which you can use to stockpile, create openings, do analyst stuff, countermeasures, preparations, exploit an opportunity, precise efforts, uncover assets. I guess I should do a thing.
Yeah, I don't know which one's applicable.
The one I suggested is that we would do preparations for 2.
You did
Yeah.
say that.
Because that's us making sure that we're not as likely to run into spies and corporate espionage type stuff.
Oh, cool.
Trying to look.
So just to reiterate, do we each, Johanny, letting us each spend 3, or is there 1 left over for us to decide what to do with as a team?
I think we're just going to do your individual interludes. That makes more sense. So
Individual plot stunts?
interludes. So it's a
Interlude
Okay.
activities.
base thing.
In the first book?
Yeah, in the first book.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way you
Okay, cool.
Just seems better.
Although
setup.
there are additional interlude activities in some of the other ones.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. That's all right. I'll stick with the base rules for now.
Yeah. Plus, they're not exhaustive. They're exemplars. You can, if you have an idea what your character's doing during the interlude, then
I would like to spend my interlude researching.
Okay.
It says I need to make an advanced intelligence research test with the target number based on how obscure or difficult to find the information you're looking for is.
Well, that's a skill challenge thing, because you can plug away at something until you find out a cool big thing. Which that makes sense for what you are for as a scholar. That sounds like something you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the ruling, boss?
What did you ask, sorry?
Can I do like research and get anything revealed for
Yes.
our plot
This-
here?
This is prime time to do that. I was looking at the wrong section, though. So I'm going to interludes. Not as fun as Quaaludes, but I'll do it.
Get away with you.
Alrighty, here we go. Interludes. Which one are you doing? You're doing research?
Research.
Yeah, I like that they're already set up. Okay, yeah, so you need to make access to source of information, which you have with your lab and your artifacts. So I guess you need to tell me the information you're looking for so I can make a target number for your role.
I'm basically just trying to better understand the relationship between possibly the two sites. Like, was there any sort of signals coming, traveling between our site and another site while all the whispering and the big wave and all that stuff was going on, or was our any kind of signals that we picked up from or to our site?
Alrighty, I'm gonna. That is not the most obscure thing. That's just kind of cause and effect. So I'm gonna do that as a challenging. Your target number is 13. You got a 14 and 2 stun points, so that's good. You can use those for investigation stunts if you want.
Yes.
The GM sets this threshold. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, right. I could advance that. I'm smart. Doy.
I would like to do how many stun points? 2. Damn.
If you spend 2 fortune, start off the next scene with less fortune, you could increase your drama die.
Now I'll go with intuition.
Intuition.
GM reveals the fact about the object of your test you could not have noticed or deduced simply by interacting
It's a
with.
good one to do. It's a good one to do. So from your just initial test, you do definitely, like, now that you're back at your actual lab and you have these ground spikes down, there are signals going through the spike system that were not there before you left. There's new activity. It's not anything you understand, but it definitely seems to be relevant and to have to do with what happened at the site you were just at. You can tell that there are signals coming from other places, other than the site you just went to. Most of them seem to be underground, based on the frequency, because the ground transmission has everything to do with frequency of the dirt. So yeah, it's coming from deeper, thicker earth. But you're definitely picking up other things. The thing that you wouldn't have been able to notice without the stunt points. Well, this lab that you're in currently does seem to have more of a purpose than you originally thought. It seems that the dirt that you encountered, the electrified dirt, might have been manufactured here. And it seems like it might have been made out of some rare material that you have to grind up in a particular way. You're not sure exactly how to do it, but you have a suspicion that all those rare minerals that are around in the area probably have something to do with it. And you're able to potentially make electrified Earth for whatever good that can do you at the moment. But yeah.
Does it hold the charge?
It does hold the charge. You can, with what you understand currently, make battery technology using this information. Yes. So yeah, you kind of, with this role, you kind of unlocked advanced battery technology. Yeah. I think that's fair.
All right, cool.
And you have another piece of the puzzle. After
I would
that,
like to type up my report on this and send it over to the colony leader to make him happy.
you'll message the Jeff Bezos of the planet, Raiden.
Yeah.
He'll send him your report. You won't hear anything back immediately, but yeah, you'll send it out, and we'll deal with that soon. What about the other two of you bozos? I mean,
I'm gonna do
fine
reputation. Actually, I'm gonna go like up in the mountains and like bring back some kind of strange platypus beaver thing that we make warm clothes out of, and hats and food. Some kind of useful small mammal. And then, of course, on the way back, there's some small gang of scavs carousing and causing trouble on some end of town, and it turns into a shootout, and I have to clean the whole thing up. And nobody dies. I don't kill anybody anyways. They probably shoot each other a little bit. But I'm just sort of kind of doing the Mountain Man Wild West thing, you know, sort of acting like a lawkeeper, but not really. Trying to keep order sometimes, and mostly just trying to help people out, make a buck. Working on my reputation. Nothing outrageous, nothing unbelievable.
Let's do
Like reputation with the colony?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like local legend, word of mouth. You know, people know who that guy is. They know what he does. They know what he's capable of. That's Elroy Cormax. You know.
Do you have any sort of like tracking or hunting skills?
No, I'm actually mostly going with flavor. I'm actually just really good at fighting and alien technology.
Okay.
I can use Constitution or Strength Might. I can use whatever you like.
We'll call it. How's your perception? You're any good at percepting?
I'm worse at percepting than Constitution. I'm better at surviving these blistering conditions than seeing things.
Yeah. Well, Constitution works for survival. We'll go ahead and have you make a Constitution. Do you have stamina, maybe?
I have no Constitution specializations. Literally all of them are in fighting, and then also alien technology.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's Joe Rogan.
That's very funny.
Aliens!
Yeah, so I guess I just spend most of my time at the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mat, rolling around with my homies in a very, very non-homoerotic way, and then go and do some more of my Ancient Alien podcast with people who have been disproved on countless fucking platforms. Anyways,
the last
to get more leaks.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Are you trying to find an alien conspiracy here?
All right. Well, here's what happens. Now that the dice have been rolled, Jahan, here's what happens. I go out, and the doctor kept saying there's not enough life forms that have been brought back. So I go out to bring back life forms, and it is too damn cold. So I come back into town, and I get into fights instead.
Okay.
And my legend continues to grow, but not in the way that I thought.
No, yeah, you're just kind of known
instead
as
of being a mountain man, now I'm just sort of, yeah,
kind of a
the guy who will hit you in the face with a wrench. Yeah, well, trouble ender for sure.
What are you doing?
Doing the work for Raiden. Did that maintain our income? Or did it increase it?
It's gonna maintain it.
Cool. In that case,
if you can turn any of your findings into like income generative things, then yeah, it would increase it. But
I'm going to take what as part of my level. I'm taking the talent affluent, which will increase my income from 2 to 4. And I'm thinking narratively that's going to be my guy. Partly he's able to kind of talk up to get paid a little more because he went a bit above and beyond because I'm just a trainer, right? But also it's making myself more integral to people who can afford my training. Like I'm getting a reputation for being the person that can train people. And in the interlude, I gotta look up because I had it in my head and I lost it the minute I was talking. Interlude. Go here. Go here. Thank you. I'm basically trying to make more contacts of some variety. Try to be more in tune with what's going on with the colony. Not controlling it, just being aware. Knowing the important people other than Raiden, because he's important, but he's not the only guy.
I mean, that could be reputation. That could be relating.
You know what? I'll do relating with Raiden because he's probably neutral to me currently, at least, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll try to relate with Raiden a bit. I'll make him nicer to me. I'll make him like me more. I'll spend extra time working with him.
No tests are required, except perhaps to improve the other person's initial attitude, but his initial attitude's fine. You take time, so you just spend time and you start building a bond. So yeah, you'll be kissing Raiden's butt.
Yeah, he gets extra training time. I tell him extra stuff.
Cool. So all you guys do your interludes, and some stuff comes of it. Some useful developments for sure. The facility that you guys are commissioning sends back some information that they are ready to receive you anytime you want to head back out there, or if there's other things or other investigations you want to do, let me know. But for now, I think that's a good spot for us to take our break. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry about the initial technical difficulties, and we'll be right back.
Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box! Fresh out the box. Fresh out the box.
The Santa Cup says yes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays The Expanse. I'm still Jahanan, I'm still the Game Master.
I'm Casualty CDG. I'm reprising my role as Elroy Cormax. Use the code Fresh Out the Box, all one word, at checkout at the Green Ronin shop. You can save some money. You can get us some money. Also, I have in the past dug garbage out of the dumpster with my hands, proposed to it, married it, and divorced it twice. Go, Craig.
I'm Captain Tremaine. I'm here playing Alyssa Lovelace, and now I'm sending it right back down here.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, and reprising my role as Kaylin Hara.
Oh, the audio's off again. Sorry, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I checked. No, it isn't.
Yeah, so
Well,
you
then
guys...
I've got some controversial things to say. I'm live.
The Expanse is mid. Deal with it.
Vaccines,
the show is better than the
forget
books.
about them.
No. Please take your vaccines, everybody.
Speaking of, Jahan, why does everyone in Texas have the measles? What the fuck is going on over there?
So,
Yep. They
It's
do.
the measly time of the year.
Yeah, you know, the measles,
Yeah.
that disease that we got rid of.
Get your state in order, bro.
I'm on it, man. I'm working on it. Doing my best. All right, you jerks. You guys are in the Aurora colony. And from here, you're able to do anything that you want to. You know, think of this as your town moment. You've already done, like, your interlude activities and all that kind of stuff. But is there anything you guys want in the way of purchasing? Are there any contacts you look to make? Anything? I don't want to rush past. A lot of times I rush past the town scenes, but sometimes people really want to do stuff. So, like, does your character have a need to, you know, get drunk or
I
play
have some
video
town
games
stuff
or
I want to
something?
buy. Some purchases I want to try to do.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Yeah. Is it possible for us to get power armor?
No, they do not have access.
We're gonna
to
have
that.
to go to the Martian camp for
We have
that
to go to the
one.
Martian camp for that one.
Also,
All right.
funny enough, that Power Armor does not have a
No,
wealth
it's-
cost for exactly that reason. Because only so many people, only military people have them.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you can't buy one unless you have the contacts.
You guys
I
wanna go
am.
steal a suit?
You could do that.
Time to
That's
do-
a mission.
I am, as part of my purchases, I'm gonna get my own padding armor. padded armor, which there's no roll because it's within my wealth of 4 plus 4, which is 8. So I can get padding without rolling. But I'm also going to get a close light weapon, which is 6. I'm going to get like a baton because I'm expecting to run into trouble out in the wild because I'm getting the feeling that our colony is going to become a lot more interesting in the near future. I imagine those are things I can get within a colony of our size.
Yes. A baton and padded armor is not difficult to come across.
And for stuff I need to roll for, is there anyone in town that can make form-fitted life support suits? Like, not the big, bulky vac suits, but like the really close fitted, tailored ones. Is there anyone in the colony that can do that here?
I mean, it should be like a 3D printer type thing where you can print those things out.
Yeah, well, that's why you can make. That's why I imagine you can get like a vac suit pretty easily that way. But I imagine a form-fitted one, you'd need someone to actually fine-tune it. Because I want one I can wear under my armor. Because a vac suit's like this big, bulky thing.
That's a specialty item that I did not have an NPC for. So I rolled to see if that was something that happened to be here. And yes, there is someone in town that does suit work.
So I'm going to go into that person. This one I actually have to roll for because it's above my... it won't deplete my money, but I might not be able to afford it this month from this person.
Perfectly fine.
I owe you 3d6 plus 4. I need to get 13. Wait, it's on the sheet. It's on the sheet. It's on the sheet. I can just... There's a button. 17.
17.
What a wasted roll. God damn it.
How's that wasted roll?
Well, because I could have... a 17, I could have bought a lot more expensive stuff with that roll.
I mean, true.
I don't get to save that roll for other stuff.
No. And there are no stunts for purchasing, unfortunately. So, yeah, you're able to afford with your buku bucks. You go to a shop. The person seems to be a belter. They have the tats and the accent. And they will happily make you suit. They make EV suits. They make space suits. All of them custom jobs. All of them bespoke. All that good stuff. So,
I am very leery dealing with the belter, but I will not complain about having form-footed. I don't have a lot of options. I don't feel like hiking it to the Martian colony to get fitted. So
you don't like belters?
Well, I mean, there's history. The belters did some things I've learned after watching some of the show. I'm somewhat upset with them. I try not to hold against them as a whole. That's just being small-minded, especially way the hell out here. I'm progressive, you know, ish. Cool. So I have my form-fitted export suit, and I will try to buy some. As anyone who makes, can I buy light armor out of the armory, or can I buy it off someone, an armorer who's here?
You get light armor out of the armory. You don't have to buy it.
Oh, well, I want it to be such that is there anyone who's selling armor? Because I'm trying to see if it's I'm trying to make it sort of independent of Riot, basically, in case I ever piss them off.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy armor. I mean, this guy probably has some, if you want it.
Yeah, I'll buy off the belter. Sure, it's probably not stolen or anything. I mean, what?
Yeah, hey, that's race.
Hey, I didn't call him the S word, all right?
Wow, in 2350, I can't believe it.
2350 still races.
Hit
So,
12?
is it possible for us to get out of this armory anything, any kind of equipment, weapons, or armor with qualities on them? Like special qualities?
From the Star Helix armory?
Yeah.
100%, Craig. That's exactly what I was going to ask. And I just saw that there's like a cost analysis for it. It literally on page 66, it says for each quality, it increases the cost to acquire it by +1, and for each flaw, it decreases the price by -1. So the more qualities you want, the more expensive it'll be if it's available, right? Up to the GM, of course. And then if you want to make it balanced price, you can add some. But I was literally looking at the same thing because I'd like to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go with the doctor and see if I can get a higher quality, more effective or impressive. Those are the things I'm looking for, are effective and impressive. If I can find a big, like, you know, those giant wrenches that like oil rigs use that like one man shouldn't be able to pick up. I want one of those because it is both effective and impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, you could probably get a wrench like that, and it would probably have the item flaw
Could it be
very heavy. That
okay? Let's see what heavy does.
heavy does -1 penalty to
Heavy?
dexterity speed. Very heavy does -2.
Since I have a high strength, can I just make it heavy instead of very heavy?
I'll allow it.
Strength might. I'm literally trained. Yeah, I'm trained in might.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty much your character's shtick,
Cool,
so.
cool. Yep, I'll take a heavy, impressive, effective weapon. Not very effective. That adds a +2. I'll just take the +1 for now, and I'll ask for the +2 later.
You can get impressive. What was the other one? Effective. Item works better regular types. +1. What +1 do you want for this thing? Damage? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You have an effective, impressive, heavy
Heavy.
wrench, you said?
Yep. Wrench.
Okay. Yeah, you have a big old oil rig wrench for no reason. But I mean, they do have the mining equipment here, so like it's not. That's something that's absolutely available. And what about you, Craig? What are you asking for? What nonsense?
So, look, all right, follow me here. Wings, no, okay, no. So I'm looking for like medium armor. Yeah, if I could get some medium armor with like environmental protection, so like it, it could survive in vacuum or buried in sand, or and if I could get the effective quality on it, that'd be cool.
Okay, effective gives it, and that would be a +1 on +1 armor bonus probably, or some other ability used for outcomes of effectiveness, but not.
Hey, you tell me, boss.
Yeah,
You could make effective make it a life suit.
yeah, make it a life suit. Yeah,
Because normally you'd have it to do what you're trying to do. You'd have to do what I did, where I bought a vac suit that was form fitted and then put armor over it. But if you bought armor that had pre-built in, then you could just make the effective bonus be it's also a life suit. Is it great? No, but I can wear armor and have a suit as one item.
that works. Do you like
Also,
it,
it's
Craig?
cheaper that way. Because you're looking at what, 15? Actually, yours is more expensive. It's 15. It's one dot more expensive than form fitting. Oh shoot! What's your wealth, dude? +5?
Yeah,
+4?
I probably can't afford this.
No. What's your
how expensive is this?
what's your plus your bonus for income?
Where's that on the sheet? I don't even see.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah, cool.
Base income.
Yeah,
current
aren't you
income.
rich or something?
Yeah, he's middle class, so he should be a little more.
It's just 4.
4. You can afford. You don't lose wealth as long as you're rolling for something that's 10. Oh shoot! If it's your bonus +10, you don't lose anything below that. You don't lose wealth because it's not too expensive. So anything above that you can still roll for. So if you do medium armor with anything, yeah, you'll lose one of your wealth will be depleted if you try to do it this way.
That's okay. Yeah. You're just
What
kinda
I might
spending a lot of money.
suggest, you could try
take it
to
with
roll for form fitted and then try to roll for medium. That's why I rolled it that way, so I could get 2 items without depleting my amount. The problem is you might not get it this month. You might have to wait a month to buy it later. So
Well, what's the ruling, boss?
Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You just have to roll for the money, which
All right.
you can do. I'm going to give you we'll say Raiden's happy with your report. I'm going to give you a +1 for this roll, money-wise.
Oh
He gave
my
you
God.
he gave you a bonus. That's not bad.
Temp income. Oh no, I can't afford it.
5, 6,
That didn't
7,
calculate
8.
right.
No, I
Plus
didn't.
4
No.
is 12. Plus 1 is 13. 13's not enough.
13's not enough. Can you spend
Wah,
fortune on that?
Oh,
Can you spend fortune on money tests?
I'm
I
willing
think
to.
I'm gonna look up income because there is a way that you can buy stuff. It's not a fortune thing though. I think it's something else.
You know what? I mean, you're in the ballpark. I'll let you deplete 2 of your money if you want to succeed.
Yeah.
Those
You'd go to the impoverished.
So generous. Thank you, so. All right, so I'm down to 2 now.
Yeah, which makes you much
Oh,
poorer,
yeah.
but you blew your wad. Yeah,
Yeah, but now if I get covered in sand, I'm not going to suffocate.
that's true. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I'd be lying if I said I didn't look up the suffocation rules today. So that's good. Okay, good. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to gloss past the town part. What about you, Gary? Oh, you already got the wrench.
No, I just kind of wanted that. Yeah, I kind of wanted that big ass wrench. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
yours
good
is-
now.
Yours is quick.
And when I leveled up, I sort of changed my build a little bit too. So I'm feeling better now. I've got some better gear. I've got a better build. We'll see how this goes.
So you
Last
guys,
thing I'll buy.
yeah.
The last thing I'll buy. I'll try to buy a better version of my climbing kit. I think I called it. Yeah, my climbing kit. So I'm gonna try to buy that. I'm gonna try to get it effective because that would put it to a cost of 9. So I actually have to roll. Because 8 I can get for free, but I already have a regular toolkit. Do I want it to be better than that? So I'm gonna give it the effective quality puts to 9. Can anyone get effective climbing kit and durable? Make it 10. So a durable, effective climbing kit.
Take that roll, baby boy.
One short. I'm not willing to lose any money on it. I can't afford what it is this
You
month.
suck a
That's
bunch
okay.
of big butts.
That's it for me. That was the last like nice thing that I wanted to grab.
So you guys have shopped. You guys are all leveled up, I believe.
In the Star Helix Armory, do we have access to any sort of exploration drones or, weaponized or otherwise that we could send ahead with us? Or
No weaponized drones, but like an exploration sort of drone. Yeah, that's something that, I mean, shit. Those are commonplace now. I can only imagine them being commonplace in the future.
all right, yeah, we need to grab a case of those to take with us.
That's not too big of an ask. Yeah, that's okay. You get some drones, which you can use. Yeah, nothing was. Yeah, you guys didn't ask for nukes or anything, so I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the town's bustling. It hasn't like exploded or anything. Like it's not a bunch of new people or anything. But there is every now and again a person you don't recognize. There is a supply ship currently here, offloading stuff, which isn't very common because of the atmosphere. It's very dangerous, but there is one here. And the miners and whatnot are hard-working people, very tired all the time. So there's a rowdy drinking scene here. But the town is mostly miners and science personnel and Raiden's people. So it has that sort of mixed grouping of people. There are nicer places in town because you guys do cater to some higher up people. Like you might actually be considered one of those people, Dr. Lovelace. Yeah,
Well, it used to be until they got poor.
Yeah, just trying to give you guys an idea of what's going on around you. Everything
Do I see
seems
anybody
fine.
new to the town?
There are some new people, yeah.
Any that I recognize, like from the, science journals or anything like that, or from
Uh,
my previous days in Seoul?
let's go ahead and do a check of some kind. Why don't I have
Yeah.
the thing open? We'll call it. I'll let you choose either communication or perception.
Communication. Ah,
You might chat up some of the people. A lot of them came in on the supply ship just now. There aren't that many there, and I don't think any scientists came through. I don't. But I wouldn't know. I'm just here. I'm here for a job. Nice to meet you, Doctor. And the guy will walk off. It's just.
okay. Yeah. So I'm just like mingling and seeing if there's anybody worth rubbing elbows with.
I mean, I'm looking a lot nicer than I was before.
Excellent.
I probably moved. The supply ship is it independent or is it from one of the? Or is it an Earther or a Martian or OPA?
It's an Earther ship.
Any letters from the folks back home? I'm checking if my corporate masters have anything they want me to do. They usually don't in my backstory, but I always check in case they want me to do something.
Your corporate masters are they Martians?
That is indeterminate. They are the way I picture it. There's Mao. You know how in the show in the book there was Mao and he had his thing. Well, my guy was someone else who didn't get imprisoned and had all his wealth stripped away, and that was because of me. So whoever that person is, I don't know if they're Earth or Mars. I just know that they are
they're
my employer, and they're the reason I'm here. They're the reason I got to disappear.
You're pro oligarch. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, we'll say that there's a request for a status update.
Okay, so I'll write a letter back home about what we found.
Nice. Spycraft. Okay. Well, that'll do stuff. Yes. So I mean that's pretty much it. This you do have an opportunity here to send messages places. Breaking Atmo isn't common on this planet because of the atmosphere. Higglebin. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just reading what Gary said.
Oh yeah, I was just asking you a rule thing, so that I didn't have to interrupt Jahan. But now that Jahan's interrupted, I might as well ask away.
Yes.
So when I took the expert level focus of overwhelm style, it reads Your expertise makes you dangerous. When you succeed with a close combat attack, you can add your focus bonus to the attack damage total. When it says my focus bonus, is it 2 because that's what my focus is, or is it 5 because that's what the skill plus the focus is?
So,
Overwhelmed.
Is that in the base
so
book?
first you have to succeed.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah, it
base
is.
book. I
So
think
first you have to succeed in the close combat.
Focus
yeah,
bonus
so
is
you
2.
hit just 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So normally when you add damage, it's just it's 2d. That's like so many d6 plus your stat. Expert says it's that plus my focus bonus because your focus bonus is base 2, but there are some like specializations that increase your focus bonus.
Yeah, you can get up to 3.
Yes. Yeah, you
Or
can,
an
you
extra
can
plus
get it
2.
again right at another level.
Yeah.
So basically, any
Okay,
close combat
very
attack you
cool.
do, you get that extra plus 2 if it's a focus you have.
That's what I needed to know. That's what I thought. I thought it was a 2. I just wanted to make sure that 5 and a 2 is a big difference in this game. I wanted to make sure.
That's huge.
That would be
That's huge.
That'd be
So yeah, you would add the.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep.
completely unrelated. Does it work with big wrenches?
It
Only
It
if you don't
100% works with big wrenches.
That's all he needed to know. Okay. So, all that aside, what is it that you, as a group or as individuals, would like to pursue next? You have received word from Dr. Stone that the site is ready, if you guys want to head that way. Or you can investigate these other signals that you started picking up with your research, Dr. Lovelace. Or you can pursue other aims that I am unaware of, including sabotaging the Martian facilities.
I'm not saying, like, as a player, like, this is what we got to do, but Dr. Lovelace's plan is to go to a second site nearby that they're detecting and see if they can detect any kind of connection between the two, with Dr. Stone at the other side.
Yeah, surely we'd like to find another site, right? We'd like to find a third site. I think that's how this series of clues is going.
to kind of get more data. Yeah.
But that's the question: is do we have a way to detect it? Do we have to go out and talk to people? Do we have to follow local legends? That's a good question.
It sounded
How
like
do we find the next site?
Yeah, it sounded like we were detecting it with my research earlier, right?
Yeah, you're detecting the signal coming from deep underground.
Guess we start poking around the area.
Yeah. So can we like follow the signal? Get on, get on
how many-
supplies on a big old truck and just start driving.
Yep. How many days away is it? How many trucks do we need? Those are really good questions. What climate are we going to?
And I presume Ryden's is willing to fund this expedition.
Is there a turret on top of the vehicle?
There wasn't last time. So, all good questions. Raiden is happy with you guys for what you came up with. He thinks the battery usage that you discovered has like real monetary promise. So he's pleased with that. And then you were smoozing him up too. Yeah, he's happy with you guys. I mean, he has no reason not to continue to fund you. As far as where it is, so there's a couple of things you can try. It's very deep. So you can try to go get above it on land, or you can try and come in at the side of it underwater. Those would be your two bets. Underwater would be challenging for obvious reasons.
Do we have drones that will function underwater?
Not as many, but you could try to send something down there.
Man, do we really want to do an underwater level? We're going to have to fucking fight a megalodon, and I'm not ready for that yet.
There are
I'm
things
getting
down there,
sort
yeah.
of breath just thinking about it.
Yeah,
Well, the
dude,
good
I
thing is
use
two of
a
us-
wrench. Let's not fight a megalodon.
Two of us have life suits now. If we did an underwater thing, we would just need to get a third one for Big Man there. Because otherwise, if we have to physically go down there, we'd have to go the water route. That said, the water route. Well, do you know how deep it goes, Doc? Like, are we talking like 1,000 meters, 2,000 meters? Like, do you have a rough idea how deep we're talking here?
Yeah, a vac suit isn't necessarily a pressure suit. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
super
concerned
deep.
about.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
It would be more of... You would need more of a submersible to do that. It's just an option I wanted to throw out there, but I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. Yeah.
The benefit of a... Well, actually, do we have any submersibles in the colony that we can secure? That Raiden can secure, because holy crap, that's expensive.
Well, he said some of the drones will work for it.
Some of the drones will.
Yeah.
There's no submersible.
Well, I'm just thinking if we have to
in
get
the
in there
colony.
ourselves, if you need to be hands-on fiddling with stuff, because you can't fiddle with stuff with drones. There's checks for that, but it's an extra step further that we don't, because none of us have dexterity operate or pilot. Knowledge tech would do it. We might be able to do everything through the drone. That's actually not... This is becoming less a terrible idea.
There's got to be somebody on site that would be a good pilot for it, like some NPC, maybe.
Are there any pilot? Oh, we can get the because it's a pilot check. It'd be we can grab what's his face?
Damien.
Yeah, we can get Damien to be our pilot to pilot the drone. And then if you need to do any technical stuff, he can just hand you the controls. Go, okay, what do you want it to do? And it's a knowledge. It hopefully is a knowledge tech role to do stuff through the drone.
Yeah, let's get my man Damien.
So does this mean you guys want to head to the shore and potentially go underwater?
Yeah.
Well, like send drones underwater at least. Just see what we got.
Okay.
Yeah. What's option number 2? If we're not going on the water mission, what's our other choice?
To go overland and try to get down to it, similarly to how you got to the other one.
So we're going spelunking or we're going in the water.
Yes.
That's the options. Yeah, I guess we can water. Let's water it.
Yeah, because the thing is, if we go water, we could use, if the drone gets to where we need to go, it might be able to get up. It may be able to pathfind a little bit for us. So if we can't get there by water, we might find an easier way by land through the drone. If the drone's eaten by a megalodon, well, we know not to go that way.
We may get Elder Scrolls logic too. Maybe the drone goes through the dungeon that opens the back door for us, and we can walk right in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we have to climb, or can we requisition a ship to just take us over to the spot where it is on the land?
Well, we
Ooh,
probably have to
cruise.
go underground, right?
You'd have to climb underground, but you could definitely get dropped off there.
Having a base camp that we had last time isn't a bad idea because it guards the entrance. So when we come out, there's people waiting for us to guard the way out. So because scavs are probably going to be following what we're doing, especially after the money you made.
Let's split up, gang.
Yeah, I almost think we should bring a couple more guys every time. You know, as this escalates, maybe we should bring another guy or two. Then again,
I'm just trying
maybe
to see what
bringing
the
another
drones
guy or two will cause a mutiny because there's so many guys who aren't loyal. You know, you just never know if you just bring an extra guy or two.
How far is the
risk for
shore?
everything. Either so the ocean side thing would be about a day. The other one you'd probably travel another 2 or 3.
So let's recco a truck, go to the drive down to the shore, try to drone it. If we need to go underground anyway, then we can just keep driving and go to the other site. Or we might be able to do everything from the shore. You know what I mean? That way we have the truck whether we need it or not. Worst case scenario, we drive back with the truck.
Who do you want to take on this?
And we send drones to both.
The drones are short range, so you have to physically go there.
Okay.
And each drone is controlled by one person. They have to do checks to do stuff with it. So you need one pilot per drone.
Yeah, they're not automated.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's go check out the shore. Let's do the thing. I think that's a great idea, Corbinian. Requisition a truck. The same one as last time. Maybe, I'm still thinking maybe we grab we'll be close to town. We're only a day away this time.
Yeah.
I don't know. We may not need more backup. We're pretty close.
You said you wanted
Even
to
our short
Damien?
communications might work.
So you're bringing Damien. Did you want to bring any Star Helix?
Let's bring back the guy that we had last time. He did a good job.
Okay.
Ruben, was it Flack, was it?
Yeah, Ruben Flag.
Yeah. Flack was a good guy. So
you'll bring the 2 of them.
I
It'll be
wanna-
the 5 of you. Yep.
I want to point to just one of the random Star Helix guys and tell him to put a communication spike out at the other site that we couldn't go to, just in case there's anything there we need to monitor or anything like that.
You want to send a small party out that way to send a spike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a series of spikes, however many they need to relay to the base.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 usually.
Yeah, it's infrastructure time.
Yeah.
And she's like totally rude about it. She's just talking down to them, like, go, like ordering them off.
They'll look at each other and be like, okay. They're probably going to go clear with their superior before they actually go. But yeah. All right, so the 5 of you
Oh,
get in a truck.
before we disappear from town, do you want a suit? Or do you need a suit?
I was just gonna use, now that you have a better one, I was just gonna use the bad one, the Envirosuit, the big one.
Oh, the one that's just plugged
I don't
into
need-
the one we have in the truck. You mean?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't need a full. I don't need the. Yours is slimline, form fitting. I get it. I just need something I can hulk over my giant fucking guy. I'm 6'5" and 290, and I wear a giant parka and I have a giant wrench, so I'm really not worried about the slim fit.
No, I think we should do a montage where we take you to the spacesuit tailor, and you're coming in and out of the changing area, and we're just yeah.
Yeah, they're all too small. Like they're like capris, and then they have to like cut two in half and sew them together. And there's like an extra set of arms, and we're all shaking our head like, no, not the 2 arms. That's 4 arms is too many. Yeah, I'm with you.
One of them's a wedding
really-
dress.
Do you want not a
Yeah.
form fitting one, but do you want like a sturdy one, like the ones they usually have in the ships? Like not the form fitting I have, but a big one that you can, if in case we have to go in the water.
Oh yeah, no, that would be great. I would love that. Is that a thing we can pick up? Yeah, because I
Can
don't
we
need
get
to
it from the
wear
expedition?
a radiation suit.
What?
Can we get that for the expedition budget? Like just a regular environmental back suit, not the thin one that we usually get, but like a bulkier one for him.
Yeah, like water gear, diving gear.
Give me a
Yeah.
communication check.
I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, let me.
Go
Can
for
I
it. Hey, if
assist
you
you?
can talk,
I've got an
you can talk to him to give it to you.
I've got an impressive weapon that helps in social circumstances, if applicable. I don't think it helps. You can go
Well,
ahead.
please don't threaten the people who give you your stuff.
Hey, look at my wrench.
That's a good wrench. You can have whatever you want.
14.
14's not bad. Yeah, you guys you're getting a lot of stuff with the drones and everything, so I was like, I feel like now is time for a test.
Yeah, that's fair.
Churn goes up.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah,
It's at 17.
and one more thing.
Yeah, I forgot. Every time you do a montage, the churn goes up.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, yeah, new scene. Yeah.
It's at 18. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys head to the coast. All right, so you guys are going to be driving for a bit. Damien's behind the wheel. The 5 of you are in the car, making small talk or being quiet or whatever it is you do. And you'll drive through the night. The sun will come up. You'll approach the site. You'll start to get there. The site off in the distance, up ahead. Close one of the books I need. There it is. Off in the distance, up ahead, the site is sort of a. You see a large beached, like, reef structure. There's a large, like, coral reef structure on land. It appears to be maybe it's dead. If it's not, then it'd be weird for reefs to exist on land. But hey, it's an alien planet. Who knows? The wind is blowing cold off of the water. It's whipping up the snow and whatnot on the ground, and sort of impairing visibility. Damien is going to swerve. You'll hear a loud thud as something hits the front of the truck.
The hell was that?
I don't know, man. It just came out of the ether, right at me. Shit.
Is that fresh? Sorry, is that freshwater or saltwater we're near?
Salt.
Okay, I'm trying to paint a picture. Thank you.
Yeah. It's an ocean, not a lake.
Okay, I can smell it. Thank you.
Truck still operational?
I think the truck's okay. I don't know.
Don't stop here and check it. Let's clear this area first. This could be an old scav ambush.
I don't think that was no scab. It looked like an animal. But okay, you're the boss.
Up to you, driver.
Just
It's up to you. It's your
drive real
vehicle,
slow.
son. It's up to you.
He's gonna drive. He'll start driving slow. You'll see some things moving around outside.
Man, this doesn't sound good.
Something's gonna
Turns
thunk
back
on
to
the
this.
top of the car. I'd be like, oh, what the hell?
Anyone see what the heck that was?
I can't say that I did. I didn't see shit.
I try to stay far away from the coastline.
Well, the coastline's getting awfully close to us. I'll try like looking
How
at
much-
the windows and try to like get a look at whatever it is that's running around out there.
Give me a
How much
perception
farther
check.
do we have to go?
It's just right there. You'll see up ahead the coral structure is sort of where you guys are heading. Yeah, you don't see shit, Kalen. Vision is impaired. But yeah, you guys can be there if that's what you want to be. It's just at this point, it's a decision. You guys want to just get to the coral or stop and investigate what's going on?
We probably want to get whatever the heck is riding our truck off because we don't want them jumping up. We might as well get to deal with them now than be fiddling with our drone later.
This is a trap.
If it's a trap, they could be doing pot shots at us. Like if they're going to be shooting, they might as well be shooting. This
I
is
think
animals.
Dr. Lovelace would prefer to tell the driver to step on it. But I'll go with the team vote.
I agree. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling.
All
I
right.
want the doc on that one. Whatever the hell these things are, they seem hungry and ready to tear this thing open to get to us. If we stop and open this up, we're just ripping open a jelly donut and feeding them the inside.
Yeah, but you have no idea what they are. You're just guessing.
You're right. I ain't one of them animal scientists neither.
A biologist?
Zoologist.
Zoologist, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he'll step on it because you guys told him to. You'll hear a thunk thunk as whatever was up there rolls off the car. And you'll beeline it for the reef. You'll get there. It's pretty tall once you get up there. It's like 5 stories worth of coral reef that's been like beached up here. The ground sort of is partially coral as well. And you can actually see the water is pooling in there, so it's making like 100 different little tide pools. All of them full of different little doodads and creatures. All of them, active. Vamp! 47 months of subscription. What up, Vamp? Thank you so much.
Good Lord. Thank you, Vamp.
God, how many years is that? It's 4 years?
Nice.
Almost 4, yeah.
Oh, yeah, almost 4, yeah. 1 more month. Unless I'm bad
Doctor,
at
any
math.
idea know anything about those corals?
Do I? Can I do a history
You,
check
you
or
can do a
something
check.
like
Yeah,
that?
you can do research or... It's not really research, is it? It's an intelligence check for sure.
Like oceanography or something like that.
So, yeah, something you don't have, probably. You can do a flat intelligence, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty darn good.
Oh wait, I did hit research on that though. So
So that's
18
minus
still.
18. 18's still good. And you still get 4 stun points. So, let me know what you're using those for. But in the meantime, yeah, it's definitely weird things like this, where nature goes awry like this and on such a grand scale, is typically indicative of the proto-molecule biological reset. If you had to guess all of that stuff happening in the creation of the ring, the biomass for the ring probably came from this planet. long ago. And when it did, who knows what that did to the atmosphere. It could have caused the electromagnetism. And it certainly, when the electromagnetism started, it could have messed with the tides and lifted this massive coral reef out of the ocean. But it seems that this reef is still providing its purpose as a habitat for creatures. As you look around, you see signs of life for sure.
All right. I'd like to try the down the rabbit hole investigation stunt.
Okay.
This test led to a reveal. The GM also provides a brand new lead about a new subject that will lead to a greater reward.
Alrighty. Yeah, so a couple things you'll notice. The car definitely hit something. Whatever it was bleeds. There's definitely marks on there. And you can see little puncture wounds all over the roof of the car. Where whatever was walking on it was walking on it. You're looking around. And you see similar tracks around here. You think whatever was on the car might live around here. Possibly in this reef. That's definitely a pretty big reveal. The other thing that is kind of literally down the rabbit hole, some of these tidal pools actually go into the ocean. So some of these holes in the reef that you're standing on right now, like, go all the way in. So they're possible points of egress for whatever it is you're doing.
+1 to churn because I spent 4 stunt points.
Ooh. That's a 19, baby. Vampire has boom.
So is this where the signal's coming from?
Yeah, you're picking up the signal from here. Well, not from this site, but from, like, deep below.
We might actually be just over the site in this coral. This coral may be part of the larger structure.
It's actually,
or
sorry,
over the cavern.
it is to the actual signals coming from the east. If you were like trying to be right above it, but if you went in the water and like went down, you could probably get next to it from here. So you could get on the same Z plane in the ocean, but you're not on the right XY right now. But the signal is definitely stronger here, so.
And I think we all just got boomed.
You all just got booed.
So,
Nice.
we will need to keep a lookout for that drone. The drone. That critter, whatever it is. But we could send the drone down one of these holes. Figure out what we can. Just drop into one of these holes and then have it, or crawl it down one of these holes, whatever. And try to figure out what we can while we keep our pilot from being bothered. I don't like the idea that you're saying that thing put holes in the roof of our truck.
Yeah.
So it pierced steel. Well, metal, whatever.
I said what I said.
So, let's make sure we have our weapons out. And
I don't know if you've seen my new wrench, Kalen. Take a look at this.
isn't that the one you use for like removing huge like industrial tires off of things?
Yeah, and it's heavy as hell. I tell you, it's a real pain in the ass to swing around, but it looks real cool when I throw it over my shoulder like this.
He throws it over his shoulder, and it does indeed look real cool.
I kind of raised an eyebrow at you.
So what was the drama die on that? Come on, is this a performance roll?
I do get a +1 to it. Let's see, actually. I
Go for
did
it,
my
man.
impressive weapon. Let's roll impressive weapon for the first time. I rolled a 16 with 5 on the stunt die, 5 on the drama die.
That is, in fact, a cool wrench. It
Yeah.
does impress everyone looking.
Man, if that thing had been just a little bit cooler, it would have hit the churn. That was Star
Yeah,
Lives.
that's true.
That would have
Foreshadowing.
escalated events.
It's not that cool. It's almost that cool.
Your wrench is so
Right.
cool it almost escalated world events.
It almost split space and time.
Mjolnir!
Far less impressively, I just take the baton off my belt. Like, big thing you have, it's like, tink. That's... Kind of wish I had something bigger, but that looks awfully heavy. I don't think I'd be able to... I don't think I can make that wieldy in any way. I have no idea how you do it.
It's so heavy. It's so heavy. It literally dropped my dexterity and speed by 1, which in effect made my defense fall by 1. That's how heavy it is.
Flack, are you gonna pull out a especially heavy pistol as well, or just your regular one?
Oh hell yeah!
Nope, I just have this combat rifle.
Oh, you're supposed to have one that weighs 5 pounds. It shoots javelins. I just smirk as we're getting out of the truck because I'm trying to make light.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh god, there's something out here that can put holes in metal.
I did
So I'm trying not to
mention
freak
it.
out.
I did mention it before, but Damien actually does have an impressive weapon too. It's a strange.
really?
It's a strange revolver that's has an encased chamber that you can tell is designed to fire in vacuum. And I did mention it before, but yeah, he has a space revolver, so that's. Oh, he also has an impressive weapon.
All right, Damien. We're going to try to keep you from dying. Just get that drone in there, and if the doc needs to do anything, please let her know.
I hope you do better than try, man.
Hey, you're the one in the truck, so you're feeling a lot better than I am right now, I would hope.
Somehow I feel we're gonna be safer underground than he is in that truck. Them things bit right through that thin metal. We're gonna be wrapped in stone. Have fun out here, Damien.
And just go ahead and drop the drone into one of those holes, and I'll start piloting it. But I assume you guys want to be able to see what he's doing, right?
Oh, I think I'm
trusted.
gonna.
Yeah,
I think
the
I wanna
doc would
go-
be like watching on her hand terminal, watching the feed.
I want to suit up in my diving suit and go down a different hole, a different tidal pool, just so we can do the same thing at the same time. We're still close to each other. You guys can still monitor me and my vitals, and I can come back in case the drone takes a wrong turn. I'll just
Wait,
go
wait,
whatever
wait.
way the drone's not going.
Did the drone sense that it's habitable and not toxic or anything like that? It's always
Yeah,
weird
it's-
colors, right?
But
Okay.
it hasn't said anything yet.
I've got a full diving suit also to go down there. I'm not just like diving in, swimming.
He's encased. He's technically safe as long as his suit doesn't melt or
We're
something.
just jumping to human experimentation really fast.
Yeah, you guys are skipping a step. Yeah. And no, the drone hasn't
I'll
come back
be-
with any information yet.
I'm gonna be resting. I'm gonna climb up to like on top of the truck to have a nice vantage point, and I'll keep my. I'm gonna keep my hand terminal like on my belt, so if someone starts yelling.
Oh no. You faded out for a second there. What were you saying?
Pixels
Yeah, repeat that
the
last
size of dinner plates. So I'm saying I'm gonna go on top of the truck and watch from up there, and I'm gonna keep my hand terminal set audio turned on, so I can hear what's going on when people are talking, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be paying more attention to Overwatch than I am really watching what the drone's doing.
It's not a bad idea. Alrighty, Damien will begin to pilot. Let's see his first inaugural pilot check. It's good. He does indeed drone this thing pretty well. He has no issues with the piloting at all. So he gets it down one of these tidal pool holes. And he makes it pretty good distance down there. Eventually, it kind of opens up into like a larger, where several of these pools meet, perhaps, into a wider cavern. He looks around. He starts panning around. It's just rocks, coral. You see fish, all kinds of undocumented, never before seen fauna down here. And he's just kind of like, wow, this is crazy. exploring the alien sea as one does. As he's panning around, you can see there's a hole that opens up into what looks like the greater ocean. But there's also a way to continue down this tunnel. What do you guys think?
Keep it going. Any sort of minerals or any radiation or any? Is this signal getting stronger?
Signal is getting stronger. As far as minerals and stuff, go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you notice key information like that.
Anything notable?
Yeah. With a 10, I mean, you're kind of overwhelmed with all the cool things you're seeing. You're seeing lots of interesting fish life and plants. You see there's a lot of bioluminescence down there. It's very beautiful. And yeah, you do see some interesting looking rocks. You have no idea what they are. They don't look like the minerals back home. So it's like, who knows? But nothing immediately jumps out at you as like, oh, I need to know more about that. The drone will continue.
Nothing alarming.
Let me actually check his stats for this, because I did not roll good. Sorry, 1 second. Let me check my stats, guys. Don't rush me. Don't you rush me. Don't you dare. There it is.
Do what
Okay.
I want.
I found the right section. Now I just need to find the guy.
Hey, guy. Anyway. Just realized I referenced the show.
Oh, cool.
so-
The drone stats are here too. That's good. Yep, there he is. What's his pilot skill? When you have a focus, it's +2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you have a talent that says otherwise.
So there's gonna be like a break in the feed, just a little issue, and you'll hear a thunk, and be like, "Oh crap, sorry." He didn't destroy the drone or anything, but he did crash it into a wall a little bit. So just FYI, the drone has taken a minor scrape here.
You do realize you break that drone, we have to drive back to get another one. So I'd be a bit more careful if I were you.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm doing my best. All right, this isn't my forte exactly. Cormax, what are you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm actually gonna, with all that, I'll slip in and sort of follow along with the drone in case something goes wrong here and malfunctions. So as it takes a bang, I'll be there to help reset it and make sure that hopefully he doesn't hit anything too hard. And if it goes down, I have the strength to pull it back and to bring it back and all that. So I'll stick with the drone. That way, if I get whisked away, at least you guys get to see it happen.
Yeah, give me strength, athletics if you got it.
I have might. Does that work for you?
Might's not really for swimming, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
You
It's
should be
just
able to see
moving
your
stuff.
camera feed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, look away, man. Look at my camera feed. I've got it on
Actually,
for
swimming's Constitution.
Oh, is it a Constitution skill?
you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you have Constitution swimming? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You heard it
That's all
here,
I know.
Gary.
All right, my Constitution was a 14.
It's not bad. All right. So yeah, you're able to handle the pressure, not get stuck, which is important, and follow the drone. So yeah, you guys both head down this tunnel. And here is where it starts. You get to the end of like this cave, and it's sort of slanting down, and you come to a dead end, but it goes like straight over the side, and you can feel a current pulling at you.
I'm gonna wedge myself so that I don't go over.
Okay.
Unless these caves are wider than I'm imagining, but it seems like I could wedge myself against something and kind of plant my feet here. And I'll even hold on to the lead cable so that the drone doesn't get, or it may not have a cable. It may just be remote piloted, actually.
Yeah,
Probably doesn't have.
there's no cable. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
All
about
right,
making
yeah.
there a cable, and I was like, no. No.
Normally they
Plant
wouldn't bother.
myself.
A fly-by-wire.
If the drone's gonna get pulled over, yeah. If the drone's gonna get pulled over, that's fine. I'm gonna plant myself.
Yeah, yeah. You can just feel there's like an underground water or an underwater waterfall going on right now. Yeah, the walls and ceiling and everything, they're all pretty porous. It seems to be like volcanic rock. And yeah, the drone's just in there. You want me to proceed?
Is the drone all right?
Seems to be.
Just some
Hey,
high
Carmax, you
water
all right?
pressure. Nothing we can't survive. I just don't want to get whisked away until the drone knows what's on the other side of this.
You
Well,
want
might as well keep going unless the doc has says we shouldn't.
The brute will be fine.
I was more worried about the drone, but yes, him too.
Yes.
All of y'all know the comms are open, right?
You're tougher than the drone, though. I've seen you get beat over the back with bats and shot at. I think you do better than a drone does right now.
I
Drone,
advise
hold
we
it.
were not
Breath.
in human experimentation phase yet, but go for it.
Send the drone first. I'll follow.
All right, you guys have that stage on Earth, don't you?
No, the
You
drone
tend to speed
will
things up back on Mars.
proceed down. Much better roll on his part this time. Here we go, and you'll see the feed just go roller coaster straight down, pitch black down here. As soon as he's like past the lip a bit, it's only the drone's lights. And he's like, I'm fighting against some kind of current going on down here. It's throwing things off. And he'll follow the path for a good while, and it'll spit him out into another cavern. Here you'll start to see more signs of life. So there's definitely stuff living in here, in this little cave. But you'll also, perhaps you'll see the odd builder remnant. It seems like you're on the right path. Gary, did you go down?
Hell no.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
All right, let that drone ride.
Yeah, the drone's gonna keep going. So you're in this large chamber. It's got stalactites and stalagmites, but it is completely underwater. So apparently, at some point, this cave was not underwater. It's going to be scanning around, looking for this and that. The chamber goes for a while, and then eventually you'll see like your first solid builder remnant, a big slab. That leads you to believe that you're heading the right way. And then you just see a tunnel that goes for like a long, long time. Like out of sight. But it's a straight shot is what it looks like. And the readings from down there, the signal's very strong. I'm not sure how much further I can actually go with this drone before we lose connection.
I was feeling the same way, Damien. I'm pretty sure if I go any further than this, we lose human contact. Ain't no way back up, is there?
Well, back the way you came.
That's what I was wondering, back to where I came. Unless y'all found something down there, we only got one way in and one way out.
Wait. Is the ground here the same electric type of ground where it'll conduct?
You could use a spike to communicate in theory, but you're not sure how it'll fare with the water.
So I'd like to throw a spike into the ground to attempt Maybe even
to increase
are
the
we close to
range.
the coral?
To what?
Are we close to that coral?
Yeah. You're like right underneath it.
Okay, yeah. So I'd like to like shove a spike into this and see if I can use the ground to boost our signal, get some more range on this drone.
Give me a technology check.
I will totally do that. Man,
There,
are you kidding me?
yeah, your good roll and your roll almost the minimum roll. I'm sorry. But you seem to be getting interference from the local area. And it seems to be coming from the coral. The coral seems to be giving off some sort of electrical signal.
Hey, Doc, I have an idea. If that spike didn't work, what if you try to recreate some of those frequencies we had at the last site? They may do something, if this is related.
Alternate thought, what if we relay through Cormac's suit to talk to the drone, extending the range of the drone?
Use him as a relay point.
Yeah.
I could set it up as a relay. I probably
You're
don't
pretty
even need
close
to
to
come
that
back
thing
to do
anyway.
that. I am.
It would extend it. It would extend it. It would extend it a lot more if he went down there. But that has dangers.
Oh, hold on then. Before we do that,
Because he can go all the way up to where the drone is and still be able to act as a relay point.
Flack,
Didn't
could
Corbin
you?
get some? You got some rope, right? Some special rope.
You mean Kalen does?
If you-
Kalen does have rope, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I have the tools to get down there. I have to get down to him. Is the thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of heading down there. I'm
Okay, yeah, you just rushed into it.
Flack, could you keep an eye out for me while I check the feed real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna look over. I'm actually gonna look at my hand terminal. I'm gonna scroll through the path the drone took, and I'm gonna try to feel out like how diveable that is, like how dangerous it is to be diving and swimming through it and stuff.
It's clear enough for my big ass to make it through it. It's cold as all hell, though.
Yeah, Cormac's made it. You could probably make it.
No, but like Cormac stopped, so I'm wondering if it's any
down
less or more
through
dangerous.
like further.
Yeah.
Further, yeah, it's swimmable, but it's a one-way current, so it'd be hard to come back.
Okay. I'm going to suit up. I'm going to put on my helmet and everything. I'm going to get rope, my pittons, and everything, like my climbing kit mixed with my diving stuff. I'm going to go down to where Cormax is. And then as I'm heading to him, I'll start like... Oop.
You're gonna hit the water. And you're gonna start to swim down. Dr. Lovelace, you're monitoring signals and stuff. You start to get some weird interference on the spike that you're messing with. It sounds like clicking. It's like really weird, like clicks and noises like that. And then you'll start to hear them, like you'll take your headphones off and you'll start to hear them outside of that. You'll start seeing movement from around. From back where you guys drove from, there'll be these little insectoid-looking things. They look like a cross between like fat little lizard babies with like spider legs. That's what they look like. Fat little lizard babies with spider legs. They're all chitinous and gross looking. And they're skittering towards the car. And you'll see some are coming out of the coral.
Does Flack call out that he sees this stuff to anybody?
Flack didn't see it yet. Lovely saw it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do I recognize these at all? Do I know anything about these?
You've never
already?
seen these creatures before. No, they're new. An
Do I know enough to
undiscovered
be
species.
afraid?
You start to look around, and you'll see like remnants of bones and whatnot. You're like, shit. And yes, you should. It does not seem like a good thing. It seems like they're aggressive.
Okay. I would like to. So I'm already in my medium armor with the environmental suit and everything. Like to make sure I've got my gun strapped on. I've got my instrumentation. Grab the spike and dive into this water.
You hit the water. Doctor, where'd you go? Oh shit! You'll hear gunfire.
What's going on? As I'm like getting in the water, like the hell?
That is where we're gonna call for tonight. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Fresh Out the Box plays the Expanse Beyond the Ring. I've been Johannan on the Board Game Guru, Game Master Extraordinaire. Don't forget to check out greenronastore.com. You can get all these cool books with the code Fresh Out the Box for a discount and to support the channel.
You don't just have to get the Expanse. No, you can get any Green Ronin product. I'm talking about Mutants and Masterminds. I'm talking about Fantasy Age, 2nd edition just came out last year, and it's beautiful. I'm talking about Modern Age and any of the expansions for Modern Age. I'm talking about Cthulhu Awakens, brother. There are so many fantastic projects for you to check out. All you have to do is learn the Age system, which is just a 3d6 system. It's really fun. It's really easy. Pretty simple. If you and your friends are looking for an alternative to Dungeons & Dragons, that's something that's easier to play but still has some crunch to it, check out the Age games from Green Ronin. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll catch you guys next Thursday or soon after, whatever. We'll be here. We're doing the Expanse, and we're enjoying it. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
I've been Captain Tremaine. I'm not promoting anything, but thank you.
I'm 80 Springer, also known as Corbinian. You can follow me over on Blue Sky in the thing listed below me here. And you can also follow me on Twitch under Corbinian to see the various things I do, like Fabula Ultima, War Stories, playing Star Trek Adventures. If you want to see when those are happening, see it on my channel. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all another time.
Thanks for watching. Stay fresh.